Alright, so we are back for another Dokkan battle video, and finally, we got buffs to the Tournament of Power category. I know it's crazy, we've been waiting for buffs for this category. We got Kale in like a couple EZAs during her celebration, but even then, she's restricted to having Universe 6 category allies, so then it makes the team wonkier with her. But actual Universe Survival Saga buffs now, with the Dokkan Fest Android 17 and 18, is really good, especially because they're on Reps Universe 7, because obviously they're on Team Universe 7, and you know what that means? It means our boy KAIO-BLUE Goku is getting buffs. Now, if you guys aren't aware, when this guy got his EZA during, 8th year anniversary, he was really good, but the main thing with him was his team kind of sucked. Like, Universe Survival Saga wasn't a good team. We had a lot of these UI Gokus we could run alongside him, but this guy is the only one that was even kind of good. Like, you can see the category right here. I mean, it was pretty rough, but now, with the Android 17 and 18 celebration, because obviously they got the Dokkan Fest, this category has gotten noticeably better. So you'll see some free-to-play units here, which I know specifically this Android 18 actually has a lot of potential. And then, of course, there's some very big EZA potentials here, like the 6-year anniversary LRs. We got STR UI Goku. There's the Blue Kaioken Goku, and then the Evolution Blue Vegeta. There's Jiren. So, like, the EZA potential here is crazy. Also, there's the STR Jiren, who I'm trying to find really quick. Yeah, this guy right here, who's going to get his EZA during the celebration. So, this category, it's on the up, I'm telling you. Just wait. Universe Survival Saga is finna be the best category by the end of this year. Because, like, New Year's, I mean, we don't know if it's exactly going to be New Year's, but one of these big-time celebrations is obviously going to get a Tournament of Power themed, like, around it. So you could assume we'd get a new LR UI Goku, a new LR Jiren, something like that. And in that celebration, dude, all we need is a little push, and that's what we'd get for a big-time Universe Survival Saga celebration. And then this category is going to be broken. Because as you can see right here, the team is looking pretty good. So, obviously, units like the UI Goku, he needs to dodge. Units like the KAIO-BLUE Goku's defense isn't really the craziest. And then some of the Kales and Cauliflas, this unit specifically, the LR Kale and Caulifla, need to build up. But this is still a really good team. So, I wanted to take it in the Red Zone Omega stage and then just see how good they could perform in here. More specifically, check out how, KAIO-BLUE Goku's looking. Because like I said, he was really, really good on release, but his teams kind of sucked. But now his teams, I don't want to say have gotten a lot better, but you can actually run it in difficult content. So we're just going to see how crazy he is. Now, on this opening rotation, we're looking pretty good. I would have rather have had the Blue Kaioken Goku with the Android 17 and 18, but it's cool. We got the Blue Kaioken Goku with the other 17 and 18 on the next rotation. So we should still be chilling right here. 17 and 18, I forget their kit entirely, which is surprising because they just came out, but I'm going to throw them in slot 1. Hopefully they survive here. Okay, 36k. They're probably going to die from the super, but it's alright. I think we're chilling. We're going to just barely survive it. But I don't want to underestimate Omega. That's a lot of damage. Okay, well, first thing, not even 5 minutes in the video and we already died. Alright, well, at least I know now I got to throw them in slot 2. That's kind of my mistake. I don't know their kit entirely. Yeah, that was a bit of a fumble. All right, excuse that. We had to get a warm-up in the video, just forget about that. Anyway, this is the first fight. This is the real first fight. So we did start off with Blue Kaioken Goku and the 17 and 18. Now, a good thing about running both of these guys on a rotation is you'll notice the Android 17 and 18 did get the unit super attack on the previous turn because the UI Goku. And you can see they do get the unit super attack when there's a Goku on the rotation. So then running these guys together, they only share 2 out of 7 links, but they do support the Blue Kaioken Goku, and then also the Goku gives them their unit super attack, which makes them a lot better, because then they get 100% attack and defense on super instead of 50%, and they're a support. So, they start to look pretty impressive. Now, we are going to put Blue Kaioken Goku in slot 1. I know it's a little risky, because, his defense isn't necessarily the craziest, but he has guard, and he is going to build up. So I think we are just barely going to survive this turn right here. Yeah, we're taking double digits from normals, and then this super. I mean, it is going to lower our stats, but I still think we're chilling. And then we're going to do a ton of damage. So, Blue Kaioken Goku, I mean, you guys know, his damage is, it's knuckin' futz. It's really good. So, we're gonna see some obliteration on Blue Kaioken's Goku in this run right here. We're going to try and get the active skill off, because to get the Spirit Bomb, I think you need 3 Reps Universe 7 category allies on the team. It's either on the team or on the rotation, which, whatever it is, we can get it. Let me check really quick. So, yeah, it is on the team. So, we're going to be able to get this when HP is 59% or less. And, yeah, we're just going to destroy Shenron because I'm telling you, you get a couple stacks in with this guy, which he does have built-in additional, so you can get multiple supers in on a turn, and then it's just annihilation. Like, you're going to be doing so much damage. So, yeah, we're going to see him cooking here. Now, like I mentioned, this UI Goku needs to dodge. If he doesn't dodge, he's going to take a lot of damage, but he does have the 70% chance to dodge, so it is very reliable. With his EZA, I mean, like, what would they do? Would they just bump up his damage? Because his defense, I mean, look, knowing Dokkan, they don't want to make units, like, insanely busted. I mean, I guess the 6-year anniversary LRs, if you're going to make a unit, like, crazy busted, they're probably the unit to do it. So if they want to make him just easily the best unit in the game, give him a good defensive stat, and obviously keep the 70% chance to dodge. So basically just give him a good defensive stat, and then he's broken. But I think what they're probably going to do is they're going to give him just like a little bit of defense and then focus more on his damage, which I'm perfectly fine with, because the 70% chance to dodge already kind of nullifies him from taking damage as long as you get somewhat good RNG. So, you know, it's very easy to just completely cook with the UI Goku. And then if they make his damage good to where he's dropping, you know, 3 10 million attack stats, or, you know, 10 million into an 11 million into a 12 million, and then, you know, he's getting all the crits and all that, dude, he's just going to be so crazy, because then he's potentially dodging all the attacks. He has the revive. He's got the active skill. Yeah, dude, it's just, it could get so crazy with the 6-year anniversary LRs. That's why, like, people were saying they might have EZA during the 8th-year anniversary, but I don't know, man. I think it would have been a little too early for that, because their EZA is, like, bound to be good. Like, even the Evolution Blue Vegeta, which is saying a lot, because he's not really that great. They completely fumbled him, which I'm still really mad about. If Dokkan, if you're watching this, I'm mad at you for that, because Evolution Blue Vegeta did not deserve the disrespect. He's got, like, 2 units in the game. 3 if you include the Blue Kaioken Goku and the Evolution Blue Vegeta, and then you fumbled his LR. That kind of pissed me off. But if you make, you know, maybe a new Evolution Blue Vegeta during the next Tournament of Power celebration, I'll forgive you. And if you make the 6-year anniversary Evolution Blue Vegeta's EZA good, then that'll make me feel a lot better. Anyway, what I was saying, though, was his EZA is bound to be very good as well, because he has a little bit of damage reduction. So as long as they bump it up to maybe 50%, then that, alongside a much higher defensive stat, which you could assume he would get with his EZA, would make him very good. So, anyway, we did kill the first phase of Omega. It took us 3 turns, which actually is a little bit. But the thing with this team is you kind of got to get everybody going. You know, you got to stack up with the Blue Kaioken Goku. You got to build up with the MVP 17. You got to build up with the Kale. You got to stack up with the Kale and Caulifla. So, there's a lot of getting better throughout the fight here. So, turn 1, you know, they're not going to be insane. But once you get going, you get going. Now, this rotation right here is another really good one. So, MVP 17 and the new Dokkan Fest androids do share 6 out of 7 links, and they both support each other. So, you know, throw in MVP 17 in slot 1, potentially with him having, you know, the massive amount of damage reduction, and then keeping the androids in slot 2, letting them get their defense on super, do their thing, then, yeah, you're going to cook. All right, 20k. That is a little bit from MVP 17, especially considering he's fully built up, but I guess you got to keep in mind he does have type disadvantage right here, and we don't have his extra damage reduction. So that's just, like, the bare minimum from him. 8 million. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. In terms of where they rank with, like, Dokkan Fest TURs, the Dokkan Fest androids, these guys right here, I would say they're in the top 3. I would say they're probably 3rd. Number 1, I think, is still Piccolo Jr. It's either Piccolo Jr. or God Goku. But, like, I would say they're still probably the best, and they're probably tied, and then androids are right below them. Because, look, Universal Rival Saga team is much, much better. Like, you can actually run this in difficult content, as we are now, but it's still not that great. Like, especially Piccolo Jr., he's very useful, because then, of course, you could just run him on the Merge Zamasu's team, which is pretty much the best Extreme Class team in the game right now. So you got a lot of really crazy options on there. And then Piccolo's also linking good with the new LR Zamasu, so it just works out very good as a rotation. So I would say the Piccolo probably has better spots on teams right now than the androids, which does make him just a little bit better, because in terms of their performance, they're very similar. But then the Piccolo having better teams does give him a little bit of an edge. And then for God Goku, I mean, it's a Goku. So he's got Pure Saiyans, Goku family, you know, Kamehameha, all those crazy things. But anyway, we do have the active skill right here. Yeah, let's go ahead and play this. I don't think I've played this in a video yet, so let's check this out. All right, got some extra int key spheres on the field. So, okay, what we're going to do... I guess Kaioken Goku's going in slot 1. This is the last turn he has his guard. So, this is pretty much the last turn we could throw him in slot 1. But I want to make sure we get as many stacks with him as possible. So, we're going to keep him in slot 1. Hopefully he can get some additionals right here. Potentially just kill the enemy. That'd be nice. Because he's got support. And then he's got, you know, Fierce Battle, Tournament of Power. So he's got reasonable links activated. Especially because Tournament of Power does give, you know, some defense and then attack. So, yeah, 12.4. Definitely good. Can we get the crit? If we get the crit and then an additional that crits, I think we kill. Which we did not get the crit or the additional. Well, we got the crit on the additional, but it was an additional normal. The triple additional. Thanks. Thanks, Blue Kaioken Goku. Appreciate that. Alright, so the androids, what are they looking like? 7.9. Alright, so their damage doesn't really get crazy. I mean, they've got crits built into their kit. But, you know, their damage isn't, like, insane. They do have the Scouter, which I want to double check how we get that really quick. So, we get the Scouter if there's an ally whose name includes Goku attacking in the same turn. Oh, okay. I thought that was a lot more difficult to get. So wait, you just get a Scouter if there's a Goku on the turn? Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this Tournament of Power team can get so busted so quick, because if we get a new UI Goku or an EZA for UI Goku, which we're probably going to end up getting both of those, then if you got this guy on the turn, you just have a Scouter. And they're very good, so you can throw them just as a slot 3 option or slot 2 option on a team, and they're supporting. So, yeah, just the androids were a very good addition to this team, especially with their leader skill, because they lead, obviously, tournament participants and siblings bond. So tournament participants is pretty much everybody in the Universe Survival Saga category. And then also Cell games, you know, the World Tournament arcs and all that. So, you know, they were a very, very good addition to this category, and I think it's exactly what the category needed, especially with them being a support, and then having restrictions with the Goku on the turn, because then it makes these other Gokus more valuable next to them. Anyway, we do have the active skill with the UI Goku. I mean, we don't have to play this, but when do we ever play this in videos, right? Like, I can't remember the last time I even used this UI Goku, so you know we gotta do this. Alright, so I think what we're going to do right here, we're not going to take a super, because I forgot, Omega has the countdown. I want to survive, obviously, but I want to take some damage also. I don't think anyone here is going to take that much damage from normals, though. Alright, yeah, we're going to play it like this. Because then Kaioken, he might take a little bit of damage from these first couple normals, but then he'll be good after he supers. And then androids are going to be fine after they super, and then I just hope UI Goku dodges. That's all I'll say. Alright, how much is he taking? Whoa. I mean, look, he's a glass cannon. I'm not beating around the bush. Once you lose that guard, yeah, he can get destroyed. But we did get 30% defense from this. Yeah, 39k. Okay, that's good, that's good. So we do survive this turn as long as UI Goku dodges. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use a Ghost Usher on the next turn, and then I think we can use the Spirit Bomb on the turn after that. I need you to watch the Spirit Bomb, though. Like, it's going to be busted. Because what were we at? Like a 16 million attack stat right there? Almost 17 million with Kaioken Goku. So, you can only imagine that the Spirit Bomb is about to hit really hard. Now, UI Goku, I need you to not crit and get additionals, because I don't want to kill Omega Shenron. Okay. So all additionals are crits with this guy. So not only did he crit, but he did get the additional. That's fine, as long as he doesn't get the triple super. Okay. Well, at least this has proven my point. Like, his EZA is gonna be good, because if he's doing this much damage and this many additionals and crits now, imagine if all these attack stats were like 10 million. I need you to dodge, buddy. Okay. So, yeah, we're not going to use that active skill, and we are going to use a Ghost Usher right here. Yeah, I want to play it like this, so they don't get that many links activated. And then we're going to get this one STR Key Sphere with the Kale and Caulifla, and then we're going to get this one AGL Key Sphere with the physical MVP 17. So as long as the crits and additionals don't go crazy on this turn, we should be chilling. Yeah, 4.5 too. That's really not that good. So their damage isn't really crazy, but like I said, with their support, with their really good defense, they do have a very good spot on this team. Okay, Kale and Caulifla. You do have a lot of built-in additionals, so I'm going to need you to do me a favor and not get those additionals. And you crit, dude. Ugh. Don't crit. If this crits, then we're just going to kill. If we end up killing, I'll probably just hop back in, and then we can... No! Dude, that one additional. Okay. Yeah, we'll just hop back in, try and get the Spirit Bomb off. That's so annoying. We literally got so close. Well, I mean, we still won, though. And we still would have won with items, by the way, because the Super wouldn't have been until the very end of this rotation, and we killed before the end of the rotation. So, yeah, very good team. But let's go and cut to when we can do the active skill, because that is a little bit of a pain to get. But when you get it, definitely worth it. Alright, so we are here on a rotation where we can use the Blue Kaioken Goku's active skill. Yes, I did change overlays mid-video. What are you going to do about it? Let me just say, this has been very difficult to get. I have been trying to get this for the past, like, 30 minutes. This team obliterates this event. Dude, it just shows power creep, man. Like, this event really isn't, just ain't all that anymore. So, anyway, you can see he's at almost 600k defense. We are going to get these 9 key spheres with the androids 17 and 18 to get, you know, a little bit more stats. Yeah, we jump up to 624k defense. So, we're looking really good right here. Links, sure, we're missing a couple, but we've got the main ones activated. And, yeah, let's see this devastation. Damn! Dude, we didn't kill, but that was a lot of damage. If we crit, we would have killed. Dude, that's crazy. Oh, well, now I kind of want to put Kaioken Goku in slot 1. Because the androids are probably going to kill. Alright, we'll see. Hopefully the androids don't kill. We're going to go ahead and use a Sensu Bean just so we don't die. But, yeah, that was a lot of damage. If we crit, like, that would have just been insane. But, alright, right here, androids are at 10.2, but look at that. Omega Shenron did dodge. That was really clutch. So now we can see the Blue Kaioken Goku's attacks that. We've got a lot of support right here with the MVP 17, but this isn't entirely unrealistic because you can run MVP 17 next to the Blue Kaioken Goku. He's a very good unit, right? 20 million. And we've got additionals built in. Dude, let my go cook. Just wait. Just wait till we get an EZA for the 6-year anniversary LRs. Wait till we get a new LR UI Goku and LR Jiren. Wait till we get an EZA for the Blue Kaioken Goku and the Evolution Blue Vegeta. And this team, it's about to be crazy, bro. So, I guess that pretty much has been the video. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the Universe Survival Saga team and where Blue Kaioken Goku does kind of fit on this team right now. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.